This is Brian from Hi-Fi Dragons, and you're watching Groovey.TV. Yeah!
Hey, this is Groovey. I'm here with Brian from Hi-Fi Dragons here at the Vans Warped Tour, Denver, Colorado. How the heck are you, man?
I'm doing well. It's crazy. The last day of Warped Tour.
You survived it. Did you think you would survive this thing?
You know, yeah, it's our second time, and so this time I was relatively sure, although still not 100%.
I'm glad you made it here.
Yeah, having survived it once, I thought we could probably do it again.
Well done. How many dates were there on this one?
41, I believe.
Dear God.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Something like that.
You need a nap.
Yes. Several naps in a row for like a week.
All right, so what's going on after Warped Tour?
We have a new album coming out.
Yes.
Yep, September 16th. It's called The Near Future. It's
Awesome.
up for pre-order already, and it's finally coming out September 16th.
That's great news because I love you guys. You guys are awesome. What's the vibe of the new album?
It's kind of crazy. It's the first side. It's a vinyl album. We're doing vinyl and digital. First 22 minutes is actually kind of a concept album song cycle with a graphic novel art book that comes with it.
Wow.
And you read it while you listen to it. And the second half is just songs like we do. But yeah, I mean, the vibe is very much Hi-Fi Dragons. I would say a little more rock than Kaboom, which is a little more pop.
Right.
But still kind of in the same vein, you know, the Hi-Fi Dragons that hopefully people like if you're buying our album.
Right on.
Yeah.
So, who did the art for the comic book and who did all the writing for it and that kind of stuff?
Well, so there's actually we worked with 8 different illustrators. I mean, it's amazing illustrators. We because we have the same cover artist as Kaboom, Ryan Mouskoff, but then we've got a really cool concept artist named Ven Locklear, who did the 8 big scenes for the graphic novel art book. I wrote the story stuff myself because the songs are like part of it. Okay. And then another 6 awesome illustrators. One, Daniel Govard, did a gigantic 22-inch by 22-inch poster that goes in with the vinyl, folds out.
Nice.
Yeah, and another 5 amazing art illustrators that I just love and commissioned to do pieces.
That is so awesome. Right on, are you going to do some heavy touring on this album then?
We'll see. We've still got to kind of figure out exactly what we're going to do to tour it. So originally, Warped Tour was supposed to be the album release tour, but we didn't get it done in time.
I see. Okay.
So
you slacked.
Yeah. So we'll be figuring out probably sometime around the release, you know, what our plans are in terms of touring the album and stuff.
Okay. And videos and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There'll definitely be videos coming down the pipe.
Now, do you like the rockin' out video or the mini film stuff?
I tend to do more like mini film, like a couple of our music videos that we've done, like for Crazies, for Save World Get Girl, I guess are sort of both. Like they've still got the scenes of the band doing stuff, but there's kind of a story that happens,
right.
You know, as part of it.
I kind of dig the mini films. I'm kind of done with the rockin' out, but
yeah, if it's just straight people playing music, looking cool, I feel like these days you can do something more. It's not that hard. Yeah, it almost looks a little cheap, even if it's like really high quality. You're like, yeah, you're on one set. It took you like, a half hour's worth of shooting in the middle of tour, and somebody else is just editing it afterwards.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so is there anything else coming up that's not top secret we can talk about?
I mean, it's basically just all about the album for us. I mean, yeah, now that we're done with Warped, keep your ears peeled. We're going to have more cool stuff coming out probably around the album as well. Okay. More stuff. Now that we're off of our label, we're trying to see what we can do.
Okay, stupid question time. Name 2 people cooler than Evel Knievel.
John Lennon and Jesus.
Wow.
They're cool guys.
You threw down the big boys right there.
And the one who's already talked shit about the other, so, you know. Because if you read the Bible, there's Jesus is talking shit about John Lennon.
And Evel Knievel.
Yes. Depending on your interpretation. I mean, depends on your translation, really. If you read the King James Bible, it's not going to be in there. But, you know, if you go back to the original Aramaic, it can be interpreted as
Evel Knievel.
Evel Knievel. It was, I think, one of the apostles. He was the one doing the backflip in the Last Supper.
Yeah, well, I think he used the table as a ramp.
Exactly. Yes.
It happens like 5 seconds after that painting.
Yes.
Okay, next one. What is the stupidest thing you've ever heard another human being say?
Oh, man. Let's see. Stupidest thing I've ever heard another human being say.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm the type of person who gets a little peeved for no reason when people say things like ATM machine. And it's not really stupid, but I'm the guy that's like, that is like, hey, you know, that's ATM has a machine in it, so you just say an ATM. That's all it is.
Automatic teller machine.
Yes. Machine. So I do. That's a stupid thing I think people say. Not a big deal. It's more me. I'm picky about it.
It's pretty dumb.
Yeah. There's been stupid things. I can't think of one that come to mind.
Okay, one other last question. Name one embarrassing thing you can tell me about Johnny from Sky Fox.
Let's see. Well, we were on tour with him for a good month and a half a couple years ago. Embarrassing about Johnny. His camelback's a little bit embarrassing, but it's public. That's the thing. It's just funny. I give him crap about it because he's got a camelback, but it stays hydrated. It's functional, yet also
fun.
And fun. And you don't always know what's in there. Could be water.
No, never. Right on. Thank you so much for your time, dude.
Thank you.
Cheers. This is Brian with I Fight Dragons. Vans Warped Tour, Denver, Colorado. Bye.
Bye.